Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video, and on today's video we are going to be doing a pretty interesting build. I think hopefully I can make it look fairly decent. I'm kind of excited to see how it turns out, but first things first, I am kind of concerned that I will not have enough room for these trees being right here, so I'm actually going to move them just one back. I might have to do away with them entirely, but I don't want to if I don't have to. So we will see what I come up with, because I honestly don't know if it will work. But my build, I am going to build a snowboard half pipe. So I am going to be using, the in-game stairs. Or inclines, whatever you want to call it, to see if I can make something sorta like it, I guess. I'm gonna be very interested to see how this turns out. I actually already do have one, so yeah, I know that I'm going to need to terraform up one to kind of have something, you know, for like people to like rest on. So I need to do that part too. That's why I'm kind of concerned on like the trees, because I don't know if it's going to work the way I want it to. So let's see. I think this spot will be pretty good. Now I do not know if it needs to be if a staircase can be one or two apart. I know it can be two, but I don't know if it could be one. So that's going to be another interesting thing we're going to find out together. And I believe that an incline is 4 across. I would like for there to be kind of a lip to where it's not like resting on, just like, I want there to be enough room for like people to actually walk on it, kind of, sort of, not really. So again, I don't know, I'm kind of just freehanding this right now to see what I can and cannot do. I do think that these trees are going to be in the way, unfortunately, so temporarily I need to pick them up. I don't even know how I'm going to make a entrance to over here, but yeah, let me play around and see what I can come up with. Okay, so I think I have everything laid out the way I want it to be. I'm kind of nervous to see how this is going to work. So yeah, I don't really know how this is going to look. I think it might look pretty cool, but we're going to go ahead and place down our first incline here, and then also too, I am going to be doing Nook's Cranny this video as well, so I'm going to grab that before we time travel. But yeah, this is the spot, and then you will see me next probably when I place down all 4 and our Nook's Cranny. Okay, so now that we finally got everything situated to my best ability, now I want to kind of fix this area a little bit, because it's going to be kind of awkward going in this way, just because honestly I've run out of room. I don't have that much space left, especially for what I'm doing here, but honestly I am really happy with how this has came out. It has, honestly, it looks a lot better than what I anticipated. I didn't think it was going to look this good, I guess, in my opinion. Now I did just I really wanted to make something like this, just because I don't know, when you had the chance to make something like this, I just think I don't know, it's so fitting. But what I'm doing now is I need to make this look as, I guess, realistic as possible to kind of sell what I'm building here. So what I'm doing up here is I'm creating I guess like a grind rail to go across, since we can't have them right beside each other. to kind of help fill in the area just a little bit better. But honestly, I am really pleased with how this came out. Definitely looks really, really cool in my opinion. It's really different. I don't think I've seen this done before. But even if I haven't, I'm really glad that I made something like this. It's just super cool. Now, on this side over here, I want there to be another fence, I think, just to kind of help fill in this area a little bit better. Let me see. I know I do have one. I should have maybe 2 more. Here it is. Good. Go ahead and place one right here. And we're going to do the same thing on this side, just to kind of help as like a barrier of some sort to kind of cage off the area just a little bit better. And then also what I can do is press this one in, and on the other side a little bit better. And honestly, that's really it to this. So what we can do now to make it look even more kind of realistic and sell kind of what we're making here is we can add these tracks right here. I was really excited to put these down because this really does help, again, kind of sell what we're making here. Yeah, I'm really glad I actually did this. I wasn't going to do this initially. I was just going to do something else, but I'm glad I didn't do that. Now what I want to do, this is probably going to be a pain, but I want to see if not a wide display stand. I got these retro transport stop things that I think will work really well with this area. So that's what I thought was going to happen. So actually, I don't know. This might be too... You know what? I don't think it takes away from it. I think that looks really good, and it fills in this back area just a little bit better. And it also acts as a sitting area. So that is perfect. Very, very cool. And what we can do over here, just on this one side, I wanted to add, I know I had, there it is, a ski rack. There's not really any snowboards in this game that I'm aware of, but yeah, that's really cool. And what we can do over here is I want this area to be pretty open, just because I don't want it to take away from anything. So I'm going to make these like a fake little hut of some sort over here, just to kind of help, again, fill in the area a little bit better. And these are really good at making like fake like little like huts, houses, or whatever. So all you gotta do is press them together, and there you go. It looks like a little shed, and it's not really taking up that much space. And then I also got this oil barrel bathtub. I think that could be kind of interesting, so I wanted to use this as well. And I think I may have grabbed one more. Let me see. I could be very, very wrong here. And it looks like I am. But no big deal. I think this is really all I wanted to add over here. Like I said, I didn't want to add too much. I could add just some more tracks right here to fill in the ground just a little bit more. But honestly, the main attraction is this. This is so cool. I'm really glad I did this. So now what we can do is we can actually go over to the opposing side, which is Nook's Cranny, and fill that in. So I'll be right back. And really quick, just before I go over to the other side, I do want to add just some tracks over here to act like a pathway, because this is a kind of an odd transition. And yeah, I feel like it's kind of necessary to have something over here at least. So I want to make sure I at least have some guidance in here just to kind of help out. But I just want to throw that in there just so you guys can see. And then also too, I did add these fences right here. I think they add just kind of a nice little barrier, and another ski rack right here. Again, nothing big, but I don't want to, I don't know, I just don't want to add it and look like I left something out, I guess. Also, I just want to fill in this one awkward gap here with a different type of fence, just so it's not overly repetitive. And honestly, I could probably put one right here too, just to kind of help fill it in. And I did off camera add some more bushes right here, just to help fill in the area a little bit better, so we can just connect those. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that just so you guys know. Okay, so now that we're over here at Nook's Cranny, I honestly just kind of placed this down. I didn't really have any thought into this, and I wish I did, because I'm pretty sure I can't put down a tree here anymore. Awesome. And I don't think I could put one right here beside of it, because this game is awesome, as we all know. So unfortunately I can't put any trees right there, but that doesn't mean we can't go behind it and place down some trees. I only have 2 anyways. I just picked them up because I knew that if I didn't, honestly, it would remove it, just because I don't know why you can't put them right beside buildings. Still kind of confuses me to this day. But anyways, now that we got that done, please ignore this flower explosion. I will need to clean this up before I finish up the island. But now what I want this to be, so I didn't upgrade it. Initially I thought I was going to upgrade it, but I opted out of doing that. But I want to create kind of a rental service for skis or whatever you want to rent to go on the ski slope. I just feel like that would be kind of a fun way, I don't know, to use it. So since we can't do anything over here, what I'm going to do is actually add another kind of fake building. I feel like that might be a good alternative, because really I have no other option. So I'm going to put a fake little building right beside it. They don't have to match, which they don't, but I feel like that would be a nice way to kind of fill in this area. And then we could put skis and like all the stuff around just to help fill it in more. Wow, I did not think I can push that out so much. Let me see. So as you see, I already ordered some ski racks and more of these like retro stop things that are honestly going to help me a lot when I am going to fill in this area as filler stuff. And I honestly don't mind if they don't match, but this one does. But if it didn't, honestly, that wouldn't be the end of the world. And since we are going to rent out skis, I want, well, of course, to have some skis right here. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but over on this side. I need to get rid of this rock first. But I'm actually very happy how smoothly this is going. I thought, honestly, this video was going to be a flop. But it really has came together very well, which I'm surprised. This might be, well, right in front of the ski like lift, but it's fine. I don't think anyone's going to think anything of that. I think I did. Yeah, I had one more. And we could push that right in front. And again, this can be just another decoration. Let me see. Right here. Perfect. Again, just right in front, which already looks awesome and 100 times better. And honestly, right in front of here, I've been having this in my inventory, and I love to use drink machines, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that right there again to help fill in the area just a little bit better. Let me see what else I had. Oh yeah, I grabbed this just again to fill in the area. Be like a little outhouse of some sort. Definitely can't go wrong with using one of those. And then to help fill in this area, I knew that I grabbed another ski rack, but I wanted for this area right here, not a wide display stand. I wanted to use a fence to help cage off this area a little bit more. They got to give it some more height, I guess. Definitely helps me out a lot. Now, I do not know if I could put anything right here. I'm going to try, but it may not allow me. Sweet, I can. I don't know how far I can press this up. Oh, actually pretty far. Cool. So that is actually perfect. And now I need to make, honestly, a few different paths because the snow is already bland as is, and I could use a little bit of help, especially like on the ground. because it doesn't look the best without at least some pathing. So I'm gonna make just some random like ski marks, just to kind of help me out a little bit. And then I can do the same thing for over here. You can act like you just rented out your skis for the first time and you're trying them on, and yeah, just making your way over to the slope. I feel like that is a pretty cool way to fill in this area, and like, I don't know, like a nice transition, I guess. But I think overall we are actually done, which is kind of crazy. I have been, again, going really hard on trying to finish this island up as fast as I can, just because I have some other ideas I want to work on. But yeah, let me make for sure I don't want anything else, and then if I'm done, we'll go ahead and do our final walkthrough. And that wraps up today's video on our final episode of Pumpkin. We have completed both sides, our fall portion and our winter portion, and honestly, this has been really fun and definitely pretty challenging because it's not the easiest doing, well, 2 entirely different seasons, but this has probably been my favorite build I have done so far on this island. Now, our next video, we will be doing our final walkthrough of our entire island and also releasing our DA, and then we will be getting back to Jungle Core to complete that island. But yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and thank you guys so much for everyone or whoever has been tuning in for all of the episodes I've made for this island so far. Again, thank you guys so much. Always, if you did enjoy today's video and don't want to miss out on any more Animal Crossing content, don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. And until next time.